You're watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Thursday, the 20th of July. PM Modi condemns Manipur video horror, promises tough action. Former Pak PM Imran Khan to face charges of exposing official secrets. And Sri Lankan Parliament passes anti-corruption bill without vote. And now for all the details. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday condemned the alleged sexual assault of women in Manipur as shameful and promised tough action. His first comments on ethnic clashes in the northeastern state, which have killed more than 100 people. The remarks from PM Modi ahead of the Parliament's monsoon session came after a 2-month-old video surfaced on social media purporting to show 2 women paraded naked on a street in violence-hit Manipur. PM Modi said whatever has happened with the daughters of Manipur will never be forgiven and no culprit will be spared.
आज जब मैं आपके बीच आया हूं, इस लोकतंत्र के मंदिर के पास खड़ा हूं, तब मेरा हृदय पीड़ा से भरा हुआ है, क्रोध से भरा हुआ है। मणिपुर की जो घटना सामने आई है, किसी भी सभ्य समाज के लिए ये शर्मसार करने वाली घटना है। कानून अपनी पूरी शक्ति से, पूरी सख्ती से एक के बाद एक कदम उठाएगा। मणिपुर की इन बेटियों के साथ जो हुआ है, इसको कभी माफ नहीं किया जा सकता है।
Meanwhile, the first day of the monsoon session began on a stormy note as opposition lawmakers demanded the Prime Minister to make a statement in the Parliament and hold a discussion over the Manipur issue, terming it non-negotiable.
Manipur is burning and the women are raped and naked, paraded, everything. And Prime Minister is keeping quiet.
And the government, however, said it will discuss the matter and the Home Minister will make a statement, but the Speaker should decide the date for discussion. Following the impasse and ruckus, both houses were adjourned for the day. Moving on, heavy rains have continued to wreak havoc in parts of India and Pakistan, killing dozens of people in incidents of flooding and landslides since the beginning of the monsoon season. A report.
Rescue workers in India battled difficult terrain and bad weather on Thursday as they searched for survivors of a landslide that killed at least 10 people in the remote hamlet of Irshalwadi in Raigad district of Maharashtra. The land gave way in the middle of the night after incessant rain soaked the slopes. The death toll was likely to rise as more people were feared trapped under the debris, officials said. Meanwhile, 5 deaths were also reported in Jammu and Kashmir's Kathua district due to multiple landslides. Flash floods, landslides and accidents caused by heavy rain have killed more than 100 people in India since the onset of the monsoon season on June 1st.
जो एक बड़ी दुखद घटना हुई है वो बनी में हमारे, क्योंकि भारी बरसात थी उसके कारण बहुत सारे मल्टीपल लोकेशन पे लैंडस्लाइड हुए हैं और कई जगह पे ज़मीन भी धंसी है पानी के कारण। इन लैंडस्लाइड्स में जो कंफर्म्ड रिपोर्ट है 5 लोगों की मौत हुई है।
The situation has been similar in Pakistan. On Wednesday, at least 11 construction workers were killed when a wall collapsed on their camp as incessant rain pummeled the outskirts of Islamabad. According to the Weather Office, Islamabad received over 200 millimeters of rainfall during the last 24 hours.
So far, the deaths that are confirmed are 11 deaths, while 5 people have been injured. The wall collapsed due to accumulation of water. The base of the wall got softened, because of which the wall collapsed, and an inquiry will be set where we will find out as to why the construction company did not provide an appropriate tenting or living system for the labour force.
Moving on, Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan will face criminal proceedings on charges of exposing official secrets, Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah said on Wednesday. The development came after Khan's former principal secretary testified in a court that a US diplomatic encrypted letter was manipulated by the former premier to serve his political goals. Reacting to the accusation, Imran Khan has said the charges against him is a feverish attempt to implicate him in any case and get him disqualified ahead of the elections. He said this has instead provided him an opportunity to expose the cipher drama. Imran Khan, who was ousted from the top office after failing a vote of confidence in April 2022, had claimed his ouster was orchestrated by Washington. However, the US has repeatedly said Khan's allegations are baseless and unfounded. The Swedish Committee for Afghanistan, in a statement on Wednesday, said it has paused some of its operations in response to Taliban's order halting Swedish activities in the country. The Taliban administration had last week said all activities by Sweden in Afghanistan must stop due to a burning of a Quran in Stockholm last month, which has caused outrage in the Muslim countries. Protests also erupted across Pakistan, Iran and other Islamic countries against the incident, with protesters demanding boycott of diplomatic ties with Sweden. The UN Human Rights Council also recently approved a disputed resolution on religious hatred in the wake of the Quran burning, prompting concern by Western states who say it challenges long-held practices in rights protection. The Swedish Foreign Ministry has condemned the burning of the holy book and said these actions do not reflect the views of the Swedish government in any way. Moving on, Sri Lanka's parliament on Wednesday approved an anti-corruption bill aimed at improving governance in the crisis-hit country and meeting requirements linked to a $2.9 billion IMF bailout. The legislation was passed without a vote in the 225-member parliament. Speaker Mahendra Yappa Abeyewardena told the lawmakers that the bill is passed with amendments which will increase the powers and resources allocated to the Bribery and Corruption Commission. Sri Lanka's economy nosedived after a severe foreign exchange crunch last year forced the island to default on its foreign debt, leading to soaring inflation and a rapid depreciation in its currency. But the country's fortunes have improved after it locked down the IMF program in March. And Bangladesh's Foreign Minister Abdul Momen on Thursday lashed at the joint statement by foreign missions in Bangladesh over the assault of an independent candidate in parliamentary by-elections, local media reported. In a joint statement, 13 foreign missions, including the US, UK, Canada and European Union, have denounced the attack and asked Dhaka to ensure fair and peaceful process in the upcoming general elections. The statement is not acceptable, UNB news agency quoted Momen as saying. He said Western countries create noises only when something happens in Bangladesh, but remain silent when similar things happen in France, US or elsewhere. Calling it hypocrisy, he questioned the foreign missions, including the UN, that's why there is no comment on investigation when Bangladeshi citizens are killed abroad. Moving on, a building in India's Surat city has surpassed the Pentagon to become the largest office in the world, officials said on Wednesday. The Surat Diamond Bourse, which is spread over 6.7 million square feet, is a diamond trading center consisting of 9 towers of 15 floors that will be housing more than 4,500 offices. It will also have facilities like banks and restaurants. Its functioning is expected to begin from November this year.
कट एंड पॉलिश होते हैं तो सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट के हिसाब से ट्रेडिंग यूनिट यहाँ पे होना वर्ल्ड इंटरनेशनल डायमंड मार्केट के अंदर ये बहुत बड़ा ट्रेडिंग सेंटर बनेगा और इससे क्या होगा सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट एक स्ट्रांग सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट यहाँ से होती है कि एक ही कैंपस एक ही सिटी के अंदर जहाँ पे कट पॉलिश भी हो रहा है यहाँ पे ट्रेडिंग भी हो रहा है.
Well, Surat is the world's largest diamond polishing hub and nearly 90% of the global diamonds are polished here. The city houses nearly 10,000 diamond units, accommodating polishing as well as cutting off the stone, according to India's Gems and Jewellery Export Promotion Council. Well, that's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow.